Welcome back to Semper Mechanic. My name's Thomas. Please subscribe. Help me grow this weak channel. I got like 4 subscribers. We need to step it up. Alright, 8mm to take off the intake hose. This is a 2010 Kia Soul. We're doing the starter. We're going from the top. A lot of people go from the bottom, but coming from the top, I think is a lot easier. So 10mm or 8mm, got the intake hose off. Next, we're going to be taking the negative battery cable off. 10mm. Always remove the negative cable before you work on a vehicle. I do it almost any time. We're removing the positive side as well, 10mm, because we need to remove the battery. Now we need to remove the battery tray. Looks like there's 13mm. There's 8 bolts, I think, altogether. There'll be 2 behind the computer there. You have to use an extension to get to them. I've already got these ones taken out, though. So we got the battery tray removed. Let's see here, 2 13mm bolts. That's on the coil. There's a sensor right there as well. It's just a push clip sensor. There's the 2 bolts that was holding that in, the 13mm. You just take them out and you can pull that out. Just move it to the side. You don't have to unplug none of the wires or anything. Another sensor, would be 3 of them total. They're all the same, I think, just push clips. There'll be another one that's underneath here. It's a little further back. It's kind of hard to see, but once you're working on the vehicle, you'll be able to see it. We're just doing this to get us some more room, because it is a tight spot, because the starter is in the back there, right where I'm touching. You'll see on your own vehicle. Like I said, this is a 2010 Kia Soul with the 2.0 liter. It is in a very tough spot, but coming from the top, it's a lot easier, I think. There's 2 starter bolts. They're both 14mm. It takes a while not a lot of movement back there, not a lot of room, so you can see I don't have a lot of room back there, so I'm using like a 1/4-inch ratchet. I'm just going slow. So you'll be fighting with this for a minute. It's not really that bad though, because if you look, I don't see any other videos on YouTube people going from the top. It's everybody going from underneath and doing it, and you got to take a lot more stuff off going from underneath. This job total, removing the starter and putting it back in, I did it in less than 2 hours. We charged the customer $150, and the other mechanics that she called was charging $250 and saying it was going to take 4 to 5 hours. So we saved the customer a lot of money today, which in return helps us because now they'll be a repeat customer. I'm trying to point to them right now because it's hard to see the 2 bolts. Once you're on the vehicle, you'll see exactly where it's at. Once you get the both starter bolts out, it's pretty easy then. It'll come down. You just pull it out, pull it towards the passenger side a few inches, and then back around to you. And there's a bunch of hoses right there, but you can go underneath like that and take it out. So it was not bad at all. There wasn't no cutting on that video, nothing like this. Very easy. Now, like I said, you take this off, that's where it was broke at. And you can just install it in reverse order. We didn't need to show how to put it back in. Get the battery back. You put your positive cable first. We already done that. And now we're tightening up the negative. It was stripped out a little bit, so we had to work on it. Here we are. Test start it. Starts out perfect. Once again, this is Semper Mechanic. Another day in the life of a mobile mechanic. Please subscribe. Thank you.